Dennis Prager in studio. Always a delight to see Dennis Prager. And there's going to be an evening with me and Dennis Prager at CSUN, my mom's alma mater, Wednesday. That's out here at the Plaza del Sol Performance Hall. That'll be 7:30.
Unless the paid protesters show up.
Yeah, the hooligans show up. But if not, we'll be there, and we'll be there come hell or high water. Back to our nominated movies. And we'll be doing what we do. I've had a great time touring around and doing speaking engagements with Dennis Prager.
I had a great time doing it with you. Do you remember the last time we were at CSUN? I mean, there were two. One was canceled, as you recall.
Right.
But the one before that, we had a couple of years ago. And I frequently take out a cigar at our events together. Mm-hmm. This was the only time in the country, if you recall. I've done this around the country with you.
Yes.
It was the one time a guy came out, a CSUN official, and told me that I had to put it out. I said, but we're on stage. Imagine it's an artistic event. If it was a play that called for someone to have a cigar, would you stop it? Yes. And I was thinking, why? Ugh. Is the secondhand smoke going to go 400 feet
Bad
to the
news
balcony?
For the George Burns story.
No, it was truly...
He's smoking Triumph's cigar the whhole time, the insult there. Yeah, okay, so good thing to get into, which is, I think for someone like yourself, and Dennis and I come from completely different backgrounds, and he's as Jewish as you get, and I'm as atheist as you get, but we do always arrive at the same place, which is big to small priorities.
That's right.
And cigar smoke in auditoriums that have a 5-story ceiling on them. Right. With, by the way, people of a certain age that paid to come see you and are very familiar with you and have heard you talk about smoking cigars, so they sort of knew in advance what was going on. Right. Where does that land on the list of employee of the college or the city or the state showing up to lay down...
Smack it out of your hand.
To do anything about it?
I am afraid to say that as college education increases, irrationality also increases. I believe that. There is not an iota of exaggeration in what I just said. People think less clearly if they have a college degree. Last night, let me just tell you this, you'll love this. Last night, I had the honor of being the MC at an event with one of the Supreme Court justices, Samuel Alito. And he mentioned in his talk something I had not thought of. We've had only one president with a PhD, Woodrow Wilson, who was a disaster. And the president with the least formal education, Abraham Lincoln.
Well, there you go.